Chin, why is that door locked? Why am I dizzy?
I'm dizzy too.
Is there gas
What'd you put in
coming out
my
of
drink?
Dude, he's going to gas us, and then he's going to freeze us, and then he's going to eat us.
Then he's going to eat us.
What part of the, first of all, you'd probably want to eat Brennan more than me because he's got younger meat, right?
Fresher.
It's not as
I don't
tough.
have any diseases.
Yeah, and also you would
psoriasis
probably
scares me.
Yeah,
you don't want to
that.
eat
So
that.
you probably wouldn't eat psoriasis meat.
And you want to eat my dick like it was eel? Like a big old
what part
eel?
besides his dick? What part would you eat first?
Survival situation?
Yeah, sure, whatever you want to call it. By survival, I mean Tuesday afternoon.
Yeah, by survival I mean Tuesday afternoon when you're horny and hungry.
If we crashed in a plane and there's just no other food, and he passed away, just like that movie, and we agreed on it, maybe.
Or he was like, I can't, I don't, and you were like, well, you are
mouth.
pinned under all this machinery. Just cover your mouth and nose.
What would you do, Chin?
I'd probably go for thighs, right? Thighs would be a good one.
They say most of the meat's in your glutes.
Yeah, that's just.
Now you have to work on the dark meat of my asshole.
I'm not doing that. You
Trying
guys
to
are
survive
hilarious.
or not, bro?
You're hilarious that's what you would eat. There is no question what I would go
I'd eat
with.
your stupid cheeks.
I would. What? Why? That'd be rubbery.
Aren't they supposed to be soft?
Absolutely not.
What's the cheek? Oh, pork cheek.
No,
That's why Chin tried to make me eat at Cream
Pork
Barbecue.
jowls.
The two
I'd eat your
muscles-
stupid old 51-year-old cheeks.
No, you would.
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
And
God,
then-
that's so
and then
gross.
I'd deep fry your old fat nose.
Why?
I don't know.
It is an old fat nose
And
too.
soft. So it probably tastes like
No, it would
like
be
calamari.
rubbery. No, it'd be
it's
all
calamari, bro.
I would take the two strips that go up your back that support your spine.
That's tough meat.
That's also what you eat on a deer. That's
Flank steak, bro. That's flank steak.
That's not flank steak.
That's flank.
No,
Those
I
are my
like-
flanks, bro.
Those are not your flanks.
On a human, that's flank.
I believe that's your
flank, bro.
That's the back steak. Right?
Yeah, that's such bro
Your
science.
flank is your ass.
No, bro.
Ain't it?
On a
Isn't it
human,
your flank
the
is your
flanks.
hips?
The
Look up
flanks-
where the flank steak is, please.
You'd eat my flanks? You know how tough that meat is, and just.
But I would.
There's no fat on that.
I'd cut it into
like jerky,
like round large pancake size. Yeah, see, there's the flank.
The bottom.
The bottom. You couldn't be more wrong.
We were so off.
I'd be eating the sirloin and the I'd have the tenderloin. That's right, it's the tenderloin. I'd be eating the tenderloin, and that's a beautiful thing.
Jock jams. What? Do you remember any of this stuff, B? Jock
No.
jams. It was all
Maybe.
from like stadium songs.
Really?
Yeah.
You want to play one?
Sure. Kat, you're way too young for jock jams. Like if you're an athlete, you'd listen to it before games or something.
Oh yeah, I've heard
all the songs from the stadium.
Yep.
Whoop! There it is.
Yep.
It's just all in there. It was all these hits, man.
Jock
I just
jams.
put in my CD player and go walk into school. It's like you're at the fucking McNichols Arena. Oh, all right, Will. Yeah, guys. Oh, yeah, all right. Just a couple of two gays. There we go. It's a big bear and his little twink. There we go, boys. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, ow. Will's shorts just yelled fun. Oh.
Hey. I get down, bro. Hey, what the fuck? Don't hit my face like that.
For the listeners, the Will and Brian, they're fighting. They're fighting. Brian's hit him really hard. Really hard.
Oh, God.
And then Will just lifted him in the air. And he just spiked him down. And Brian hit his heel. Oh, no. Oh, make out with him. Oh, yeah.
Gotta work my rent. Working my rent. I like your shirt.
Out blocked.
Good luck.
Thanks, sir.
On the dance tonight. Okay, that was a good dance break. Let's do some current events.
You have some current events?
That's called a dance
Speaking
break.
of murders, I was at a pumpkin patch. I was telling Chin, it's normal if you're there with a kid. There's grown men there by themselves.
It's a problem.
Right?
Because they're trolling for kitties, in my opinion.
Something's going down.
What are you
there.
doing? My kid had
Get a
a
pumpkin at
soccer.
Ralph's.
My kid had a soccer carnival, and his parents and kids everywhere. And then I just see a giant, like an oblong man, just a big, giant, oblong human being, just ba-doom, ba-doom, with a head, nothing fit on his body.
Was it me?
He looked like a kid had put him together from like a Lego
Was
set.
this in Santa Monica at 3 p.m.? Because it was me.
No, your proportion. This guy had this weird, and he was walking around alone,
Looking to fuck.
and swivel head, and his head was on a swivel, just looking at all the kids.
Oh.
Like they were fucking cotton candy.
Yeah. And I walked up and I went, "Hey, bro." And he goes, "What?" I go, "You want to take a walk? Or do you want me to make you take a walk?" And then he goes,
Oh, wow. 'Cause
Yeah.
I feel like you're lying here.
"No." And then he goes, I guess you're going to have to make me take a walk." And I go, "You don't want this, dude." And he goes, "I do." And he was really big.
And then did you suck him off? So you
No,
didn't
and then he
beat your
goes, "Look,
friends
I'm
and
looking at
family?"
kids. It's a free country." And I go, "Not around here." And he goes, then I go, "Get out of here." And he goes, "Wait, you're Brian Callen from the Goldbergs, aren't you?" And I was like, "I am. Thank
that's
you
why
so
he's
much."
here.
And then we became friends.
That makes sense.
Hey, what's up with your shoes? What is that? Did the male cheerleaders at Super Bowl IV wear those?
Fuck off.
Look at that. Those are the Dallas Cowboy, the boosters, the guys who would chuck the girls up in the
These
air
are golden
that
boots.
they had in the NFL up until Super Bowl IV when they realized, hey, no one wants to see these guys toss girls in the air. Just have the girls dance around in pom-poms.
Well, how do you feel
So
about-
sorry, Brian, you're fired. Well, can I keep my shoes from Super Bowl IV?
Fuck off, dude. These are expensive.
Those are Dallas Cowboys.
Roger Starbucks.
Look at how old they
no,
look, too.
these are Italian
man.
made by a husband
Those
and
are
wife
not.
team called Golden Goose.
Those were made in Austin, Texas, in 1969
No. Do you-
because you
No.
wore them at Super Bowl IV.
No. Do you
When you
feel-
were tossing girls in the air and holding their foot and putting your other hand on their fanny, and they go, "Yay, rah rah, sis boom ba," and you kept.
I
those
didn't
shoes.
cheerlead. All right, I was an athlete. We a little low energy this Monday. I feel like nothing happened.
Hello? You got nothing, huh?
I feel like nothing happened. Like you asked me what I did this weekend. I can't remember.
You never have
anything.
anything, but I asked you what you did.
I can't remember a
Nothing?
goddamn thing. Well, that's because all my friends are gone.
Oh.
You're not around.
Got to be with the family,
I
man.
never see Rogan. And and then I'm with the kids. So that's what happens. I mean, it's not like nowadays. What are you going to do? You're going to go out to dinner. It's not like you're going to be like, we went to this party. Woo!
We went and raged.
Like, no. I mean, I can't go. I'm self-conscious at 50 to go. I wouldn't go to a club.
No.
You know what I
no
mean?
one goes to clubs.
Like, hey, what's up? I'm like, what? Let me get a table.
You would do
Tough
lounges,
to,
right?
It's tough to get me to even go out. Like
You don't go out at all.
Drake's in town. I just want to go home, man.
Yeah.
I work all day and then I leave town on Thursday to Utah. I want to be
Yeah.
home. I want to be home. Water my fikes. Getting old, dude. Getting old. Took my Papa Shab to box and burn. I do those cardio classes. Dad, do the cardio class. He sure walked in, saw it, and went, "Fuck this noise." Like, all right, he just did his own thing, man.
I can't do.
No interest in it.
I don't like any kind of a class like that.
Same here.
Jogging, spin. You don't see people in groups jogging or biking. It's just not.
No.
It's not for me. Team stuff has always been like in corporate retreats where they do these trust exercises where you fall into each other's arms. I guess it's good for cohesion, but nah. I never forgot in college. I was throwing a basketball against a wall in my dorm. Miserable. It's fucking in DC in this dorm. I'm like, where the fuck am I? And these guys come by and these kind of slick looking dudes, and they had like one guy had a Rolex on, and he had kind of coiffed, well coiffed. Like if I found out they both had got their nails done, I wouldn't have been surprised. They looked very shiny. Shook my hand. He goes, "You knew, huh?" I go, "Yeah." And he goes, "Why don't you pledge for us?" And I go, "Huh?"
A fraternity?
Yeah, he goes, "You look like you'd like to pledge." I was like, "Nope,
Sure
I
don't.
don't."
You don't
Tell
like
me where the meeting is so I can not go.
So yeah.
Because I would watch them. I don't know if you had this. I'm sure you had this in your college, but you'd watch these pledges and they'd have to do crazy shit. And then they get drunk and they'd be like, "Brothers for life."
No,
I'm
frat.
like,
Well,
I
but
don't know.
when you're part of the football team, that's kind of like your own club. You're part
yeah,
of a frat.
Yeah. You're in
Little
a
different
You guys all live
initiation.
together, right?
Around, we only hung out with each other and partied with each other.
Yeah.
So it's a sort of a fraternity.
Yeah.
Not as douchey.
But it is bonding when you play football, right?
But I see. I like doing the classes more because I did private training forever, It's the classes are good because there's gonna be other people in there to push you. You know.
Yeah. Get a little competitive.
Yeah, you don't want that.
Fucking
Mel Gibson was singing your praises, by the way.
Oh yeah, well,
Yep.
he was a fucking
Pretty cool.
sweetheart. To
In a
work
way,
with,
that's kind of
actually.
that's a good marker in your career when Mel Gibson is talking about how good you are.
That's nice.
It's not
yeah.
a bad thing.
Yeah, he was
No
great.
shit, Mel Gibson. That's what I say to him. You know.
no
No
shit.
shit.
Mel
No
Gibson.
shit.
I'll tell you, Mel Gibson and I are in pretty much every scene together, and so they would like sometimes. Did I tell you this? They'd sometimes break us for lunch at the same time. And my favorite thing was one day we just went to lunch early, so we're sitting there talking about whatever, and there was like they were doing like like fucking steak and shit over there, and Joe has a wonderful setup, and so at any rate, cut to us sitting there, and I'm like digging into my steak, and we both eat it the same way, really raw.
How raw, dude.
Man.
I mean,
Like when you go to
Knock his
steakhouse,
horns
how
off
do you
and
grill
wipe
it?
his
I do it
ass.
Chicago. I want it blue on the inside, charred on the outside. I want it
You want it crispy on the outside,
crispy on the outside.
lukewarm in the middle.
Yeah, it could be even a little,
Cold?
like room.
Oh wow!
Do me
so
room.
it's pretty gushy in the middle,
I want it
like
to
a
see
sushi.
like a barn fire started and it's 1,000 degrees and a cow runs in there to save her calf
Real quick and get out.
and then gets out and just like is totally raw on the outside but has
Is that?
5th degree burns.
No, that's too much for Will. Is
Yeah,
it
that's
called
way
Rear
too-
Plus?
What? I'd eat that. I wouldn't send that one back.
You wouldn't be happy about
You
it.
mean
Well,
that
wouldn't
might
be happy, though.
You mean that might be a little too cooked?
That's a little too cooked.
You're like
That's getting there. Now we're talking. Now we're getting there.
you're like Tommy Lee Jones in Under Siege, where he's eating
Well, there
raw
you
meat.
go. Over there, maybe.
Oh, no.
That's more my
Really?
style.
You need
that's
more.
Well, that's medium rare.
I like mine rare.
There we are. That looks like I cooked it.
That looks disgusting
That looks
for me.
exactly like I cooked it.
You take it super raw in the middle.
Yeah.
You and Mel Gibson were the steak that way, so you bonded over it
And he was eating it. He was ripping it apart.
like an animal.
Like just would like rip off a piece because it was so perfectly rare, and we just think, and we'd be talking and think, and so pretty soon I put down my fork and knife, and I'm like,
went
I gotta
hands.
eat it. I gotta eat it. Like
You got the
Mel
okay
Gibson
to
is-
go hands.
Yeah.
I like when everyone goes, fuck it. Like when me and Brian eating sushi, is it the right thing to do? No. But Brian will take his fucking hands and just
Yep.
grab the
whole thing.
The whole thing.
Like a bonbon.
and then
Like
you
a
start
bonbon.
doing it, and
Yeah.
it's so much easier, isn't it?
Yeah, I just pop it
And
in
then
my
I
mouth.
started doing it.
That's
Yep.
when you know. That's when you know you're friends with someone when you can go and
You can do that?
Eat at a barbecue place and get
fuck
and get
afterwards.
get it everywhere. What?
What?
What'd you say?
You talking about a little brisket and a dick suck from
I
your
don't know what
friends?
you were talking
Would
about.
you
What were
do-
you saying?
Wait, no. Hold on a second.
No, because you said friends.
I was just saying you could get messy while eating, and then you said something
I
else.
said.
You said
No, you said then fuck
you
each
said
other,
fuck.
Brian.
You said and fuck afterwards.
You said it in some
Yes, but
some
I was
tri-tip and ass play.
I know that's what you.
No,
what
no.
I was saying.
Don't blame it on him. Don't blame it on me.
me. What did you say?
I said you could. I barely got it out. I said, you can eat with your friends. You
Yeah.
can get messy,
Yeah,
I
and
heard
then
that.
you can fuck afterwards.
right, and that's
Yeah, but
exactly what you said.
But I was finishing what your sentence.
I
was.
did-
We
wasn't
were
gonna
talking about
say
just
that.
having barbecue, then you want to have barbecue and fuck each
No,
other.
because I heard you go and then I finished the sentence. I
No,
don't
well,
remember.
okay, all right. Anyway, well, now this is that's
But now
neither
it's not
here nor
about
there.
Mel Gibson and the
That's
way
neither
he
here
eats.
nor
all
there.
right.
When you see my back ripple and I pull myself up like a chimp 30 times bang while talking to you, why wouldn't I give that to you as
It's a gift.
inspiration?
It's a gift, really.
It's a gift.